Good day everyone, and welcome to Adventures with Parker. Today we are back at Canada's Wonderland for one reason and one reason only, and that is that the DareDeviler has finally opened. So if you're sitting there thinking, what the heck is a DareDeviler? Well, that is the ride that used to be Flight Deck, the Vekoma SLC, and obviously back in the day it originally opened as Top Gun. But this year, they completely revamped it. They gave it a new name, a new theme, a new paint job, and the biggest thing is that they have new trains. Actually, they're not exactly new. They came from Professor Screamore's Skywinder at Six Flags America, which is a park that used to be in the Washington, DC metro. It did close down at the end of last year, and I actually rode it last year. And I can attest that these trains so much better than the old SLC trains. They are such an improvement, so much more comfortable, and I'm excited that now they're running here on the DareDeviler. Of course, there's also new theming elements, a new story. They did some track realignments as well, which should make some of the transitions a little bit smoother. And yeah, it's finally open. I've been waiting for this all summer, and I'm really excited to try it. So the ride actually opened this past Thursday on July 23rd. I was invited to the media day for that, but I just started a new job. Of course, the week that this ride opens, I have a new job and I can't go. So I'm here now on Saturday, and I've heard some good things about it so far. So I can't wait to try it out for myself. Of course, I'm gonna be at the park all day, so I'll probably have a few other things from around the park in today's vlog. And tonight is a fireworks night, so I'll probably show a bit of that as well. But yeah, overall, it should be a pretty packed, very fun day. So without any further ado, let the DareDeviler adventures begin. Alrighty, just got my first ride in on the DareDeviler, and it is so much better. Not perfect, I'm gonna get into some things in a moment here, but new restraints, definitely a big improvement, because the biggest thing with these SLCs isn't even like the roughness per se, it's the head banging, because when you hit all those jolts and whatnot, you're gonna smash your ears. This one, the new restraints, completely eliminates it. It's kind of like Yukon Striker's best restraints in a way. If you're familiar with those, that's kind of what these are like. So it's a nice soft material on your front, and it's more of a lap bar that's keeping you in. But yeah, big improvement with the restraints overall. However, the thing to note is that this isn't a complete fix. Yes, they apparently did some track readjustments. There's still some janky parts. There's a few jolts. It's not a perfectly smooth ride. So if you're expecting that, you're gonna be disappointed. But I don't mind it. I am someone who fully embraces rough and janky coasters as long as they're not painful. And that's exactly what this is. You'll shuffle around in your seat a bit, you'll maybe jackhammer at some points, but it's not painful anymore, and that's the important part. And let's be completely honest, I was expecting a little better. Like, I think Mind Eraser is still better than this. I think that Riddler Revenge of TWINKS New England, by far the best of these new, like, revamped SLCs that I've done, but still, at the end of the day, it's better than it was this flight deck, so I can't really complain all that much. Wait, are those sound effects? Oh my god, that's so cool! Okay, ride number 2. This time I was in the front row. My first ride I was closer to the back. It is a lot smoother towards the front, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I do have to say, it's not as smooth as it could be, but it's still fun. I do prefer the front. I think the front row is the best ride on any SLC, but especially with these new ones. And another cool thing that I noticed, and I kind of knew this beforehand, but you could really see the places where they had to dig into the supports, is with these new trains, they required just a little more clearance, at least here in Ontario. The other SLCs that have had this project, like this kind of revamp done, they didn't need any modifications, but that's why DareDeviler was so delayed this year, because here in Ontario, they're a little more strict. So they basically told the park, hey, you need to widen the clearance around some of the supports, mostly around the last part, like where you do that last turn and that dip heading into the brake run. You can see they took out little chunks. So that was kind of neat, actually. Also, can we talk about the fact that this ride has themed music heading in? That is so cool. Although it is kind of interesting because as you're going up the lift hill, they do lean into the theme quite a bit. You know, they're like, all riders ready for takeoff, and they make mention of the fact that you're in the Grand World Expo. But then once you hit the brake run, there's a little speaker that gives you the whole, you know, your ride is over, you can take off your seatbelts kind of spiel. But then it starts playing pop music. Like, we were just sitting there jamming to Miley Cyrus, and listen, I love Miley Cyrus, but it could have been the perfect opportunity to follow through with the theme. Like, I don't know, do an original score, do some character audios, because they have a whole backstory with their own unique character, which they had brought out just for the opening. I wish they were still around, walking around, but yeah, they could have had that character do a little voiceover. So maybe that's something that can come in the future. It seems like such an easy opportunity to just plus this ride in a relatively simple way. As far as theming goes, the color scheme looks amazing. I love the way that the Kwanzaa huts look with that DareDeviler green. I love the look of the new biplane. That was a really nice touch. Again, we kind of knew that was coming from the beginning, but it looks great. I think that the signage going into the ride looks really cool. Now, I haven't been through the full queue, so I might be missing a few elements, but I always feel like Wonderland just is a little bit shy of reaching their full potential with theming. Like, think of like Frontier Canada versus Jungle X at King's Dominion. Like, there's a clear difference between the level of theming there. And I mean, the effort that goes into it. I do appreciate it. I feel like it could be a little bit more. It's so close to being perfect, but yeah, it's especially with this ride when you know that back in the day when it was Top Gun, it was one of the most themed rides in the park. Like they had the fighter jet, they had, you know, the station all themed, and I mean, yeah, those elements are still there, I guess, now, but I just thought this could have been an opportunity to just bust it up a little more. I don't know how. I'm not the ideas guy here, but yeah, overall, it is an improvement. And that's kind of, I think, my takeaway message is that I think there's more to be desired with this project, but when you compare it to what it was, it is better. And you know what? I am grateful for that. And I mean, hey, now it's a ride that I will do over and over again. Like I will probably get a few more rides on this today, line permitting, because it is kind of busy. And I wouldn't have said that about Flight Deck before, so that's great. This music has to be intentional. If you know, you know. But there's no way this is just a coincidence here. Oh, and there's Charlie Brown. Hello. And it looks like they're doing some work on this building here. This used to be the Chicken Shack and some other restaurant that I don't remember. But it looks like it's got a nice new color scheme. I don't know what's going in there though. Hopefully something good, because I think we do need another food area in this corner of the park. We do have coasters up there, which is actually where I'm headed now for lunch. But yeah, other than that, you kind of got to walk quite a ways for food.
All you gotta do is copy me. Hands up to the sky. We're gonna face the left. We're gonna take 3 steps and a clap. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, and clap to the right. And the left. And the right. Everyone, wash your face with toilet paper. Pump it side to side. Wait, can anyone jump?
Okay, so I've been making my rounds around the park, doing a whole bunch of rides here and there. I am losing energy, man. It is so hot. And you know when you're out in the heat, you start feeling sluggish and just kind of like, you know, very blah. That's where I'm at right now. I did take a moment to sit and watch some of the live entertainment. They do have local performers every Saturday, which is great. So I just watched a couple songs from Murray Drive, who's a local band. I actually saw them here at Winterfest, and they were really good. So I was glad to see them again. I do believe that our Wonderland fave, Michelle Treacy, will be back later tonight. So I'll be sure to watch a few sets from her. But right now, I'm actually headed out of the park to grab my swim trunks because I think I need to escape the splash for Explore Day. It's gonna be slammed. It's gonna be so busy, I know it, but you know, I can probably try to do a water side or two and try to cool down, because yeah, it's awful up here. And that is going to do it for this adventure from Canada's Wonderland. I am so glad that I finally got to ride the DareDeviler after waiting for it all summer. I really do like the ride overall, even if, as I said, there's still much to be desired. But hey, at least as far as theming goes, those are things that can easily be implemented down the line. Unfortunately, I don't think I can say the same for a retracking project, but hey, a guy can dream, right? And then, yeah, other than the heat getting to me for a little bit in the middle of the day, the rest of my time at the park was amazing. Actually, something that happened off camera is that at the very end of the night, after the fireworks, my friend Wonderland Weekly and I ran into Chris, who is the president of the park, newly installed president, might I add, and we were chatting about the park and things we wanted to see, and one of the things that he mentioned was how he wanted to make Saturdays a little extra special. And based on today's visit, I think he accomplished his mission, because I mean, getting to see the local bands in the daytime in the celebration plaza, usually you don't see that outside of a major festival like the Bruin Barbecue Festival or Celebrate Canada, but he kept it going all July long. Same with the fireworks. We've never had fireworks outside of our main holidays, but Wonderland went out, they got the permits to make it happen for the entire month of July, and it was awesome. And it's a different show every weekend too, which is kind of crazy because a lot of work goes into synchronizing the pyro and getting the rights to the music and all of that good stuff. So the fact that they put in that much effort for every single weekend is insane. But yes, overall, amazing visit. I'm really glad that I got to go, and I appreciate you for coming along for this experience as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more adventures from theme parks, attractions, and beyond, be sure to become a subscriber. Also hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. As always, I gotta give a big shout out to my Patreon members for going above and beyond in supporting this channel and helping me to make it the absolute best that it can be. If you're interested in supporting me for as little as $8 a month in exchange for some sweet perks and bonus content, head on over to patreon.com/adbparker to learn about all of the different tiers that I have available. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, the adventures are calling. Bye! did ride, yeah, hold on.